Jordan, Children's Librarian at the Half Hollow Hills Community Library. I'm so glad you're joining me today for a great program called Space Day Celebration. We have a great story to read together. I'm going to show you how to do a really cool spacecraft, and we'll talk a little bit about space. So just like at the library, before we begin our story, we're going to get our wiggles out. So can everybody wiggle their fingers? And wiggle your toes. Wiggle your shoulders. And wiggle your nose. Now no more wiggles are left in me, so I can sit still as can be. Okay, let's get started.
The book that we'll be reading today is called Fly Guy Presents Space by Ted Arnold. A boy had a pet fly named Fly Guy. Fly Guy could say the boy's name, Buzz. One day, Buzz and Fly Guy were at the Space Museum. "I want to fly into space when I grow up," said Buzz. "Yeah," said Buzz. "We can learn all about space right here." Space means everything in the universe. The universe is made up of planets, stars, suns, moons, and much, much more. The universe is so big that scientists don't even know its exact size. There are 8 planets in our solar system: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. This spaceship went all the way out past Neptune. Moons orbit or travel around planets. Earth has 1 moon. Jupiter has 50 or more. There are at least 146 moons in our solar system. The sun is the biggest object in our solar system. It is 110 times bigger than Earth. The sun is the center of our solar system. All objects orbit around the sun because it has gravity. Gravity attracts objects to one another. The sun is a star. Stars are huge balls of burning gas. Stars only look small because they are so far away. The sun is the closest star to Earth. It is 93 million miles away. Stars are not star-shaped. They are really gigantic balls. There are so many other objects in our solar system. Meteoroids are small rocks. When they fall towards Earth, they are called meteors. A shooting star is really a meteor. Comets are large pieces of rock, dust, and ice that orbit the sun. Comets are called dirty snowballs. Asteroids are made up of rock and metal. An asteroid belt is made up of lots of asteroids. There is no gravity or oxygen in space. Astronauts go on zero-gravity flights to learn how it feels to move without gravity. These rides are like very fast roller coasters. A spacecraft is a vehicle that travels in space. There are many different types of spacecraft. A space capsule is carried into space by a rocket. Some return to Earth by splashing down in water. A space shuttle also blasts off using rockets. When it returns to Earth, it lands on a runway like an airplane. Astronauts can live on space stations. A space station can be as long and wide as a football field. The first person in space was Yuri Gagarin. The first American to orbit Earth was John Glenn. The first astronaut to walk on the moon was Neil Armstrong. His first words said on the moon was, "The Eagle has landed." The first teachers to be part of the Teach in Space program were Barbara Morgan and Krista McAuliffe. The first woman to command a U.S. space shuttle was Eileen Collins. Animals were sent into space before humans. First in space. The first creatures in space were fruit flies. Albert II became the first monkey in space. A dog named Laika became the first animal to orbit Earth. Scientists can learn about space through telescopes. A telescope is a tool that uses lenses and mirrors to make faraway objects look nearer. Look, kids. Look, kids can use telescopes too. The Hubble Space Telescope is as big as a school bus. There is still a lot to be learned about space. Earth is the only planet scientists know of that has living things on it, but scientists think there could be other life in the universe. Mars rovers are robots that explore Mars. Scientists are studying if there was ever water on Mars. If there was water there might have been life. Aliens? When Buzz got home, he made his very own asteroid belt. Look, Fly Guy, I made it out of rocks and metal. The end. I hope you enjoy that story as much as I did and maybe learned a couple things about space. And if you want to learn more about space, you can check out a really cool website called nasa.gov Kids Club. And this website allows you to see really cool photos and videos and learn about all different space missions. It's pretty neat, so check it out. Okay, now it's time for our craft. The story we just read talked a little bit about Earth's moon and what it looks like. Here is a picture, and it looks kind of like this. On the surface, or on the outside of the moon, are things called craters or holes in the ground that are different sizes. So today, we're going to make our own moon with lots of craters in it. And it's going to look a little something like this. And it's a lot of fun to make. So to make our moon craft, we're going to need some aluminum foil. We'll need a paper plate. We'll need some coins, all different size coins. We'll need a pencil or something that we can use to press on the aluminum foil, but don't let it rip. And some tape. Okay, so to start, we're going to use our aluminum foil and pull off a piece that our paper plate can fit on. And what we're going to do is trace the paper plate in a circle shape, just like the moon. All right, and I'm pressing pretty hard so that way the pencil goes right through the aluminum foil and I don't have to use a pair of scissors. So in the end, it comes right off. Just like that, and we get a circle. Okay, now we want to be sure to flatten out our moon as much as possible because we really want to see those craters. All right, next we're going to take our coins. And we could take all different size coins, and the more coins you have, the more crater your moon will have. So we're just gonna scatter them around the table a little bit, all different sizes, no order here. And then we're gonna make sure they fit inside that circle shape. Perfect, so now the coins are hiding under the circle, so we wanna find them. So we're gonna use our pencil and we're gonna just slowly rub the top of the aluminum foil and you'll start to see some circles appear. Pretty cool. I use some tape to hold the aluminum foil down to the table
So it's a little bit easier because it can get a little tricky once it starts sliding around. All right, so we're gonna get those circles to appear just like that, and we are going to do the fun part. We're gonna use our eraser, and we're just gonna outline the circle so we can really see them. And it's kind of fun to do. Get to find all those hidden coins that you have in there. They magically appear, which is pretty neat. And you'll start to see your craters forming on your moon. So again, the more coins you use, the more craters you'll have. And you could keep rubbing it to see if maybe you missed some, because sometimes it could get a little tricky to find them. But there you have it. There are all of our coins. All right. And once you take it off the paper, there you have it. There's our moon with all of its cool craters. All right, excellent job. Well, I'm so glad you joined me today. I hope you're doing well and staying safe with your family and having lots of fun. We have lots of great programs at the library, all virtual, coming up. So please stay tuned and keep an eye out for our newsletter. All right, thanks for joining. See you soon. Bye.